The legacy of Toyota, it's something that we've come to love. But they needed an update. All new for 2022 is a brand new Toyota Tundra. It is brand new literally from the wheels up. It's a new body, it's a new engine, it's a new cabin, new entertainment, new technology, all the features that you want for your daily drive and for your routine during the week, but everything that you need for off-roading and for adventures on the weekend. Let's look at what's new in the Toyota Tundra for 2022. The 2022 Tundra starts with really great tow capacity, 12,000 pounds. And if you want to know what 12,000 pounds looks like, this is 12,000 pounds of tow capacity. You don't need to do anything extra. You don't need to buy a tow package or anything like that. It all comes standard. Some of the engine trims may be slightly less than 12,000 pounds, but you can still tow that Airstream or the trailer or whatever, the boat, whatever it is that you want, because that's what this is all about. So how does it do that? Well, it starts with this new redesigned chassis and body that is stiffer and more capable of towing, more high-strength steel, aluminum in the right places so you get that good fuel economy, and it will have this very distinct large front grille with skid plates underneath and integrated into the bumper, so it will look very distinct. Underneath the hood, believe it or not, this is a V6. So V6 twin turbo gives you all the power that you need. There also is a hybrid version that has even more power. There is no more V8 in the Toyota Tundra. I was a little shocked to hear that, but better fuel economy and just as much or more power than what you need. And again, you can still tow 12,000 pounds. There are 6 trim levels. It starts with the SR, there is the SR5, and it goes up to TRD Pro, which is everybody's favorite. That is the off-road most capable version, is also the top of the line in the Toyota Tundra. But the real magic in the Tundra is actually inside the cab. Not only a really beautifully appointed cab, but the technology in the MMI, the multimedia interface, that is completely new. Hundreds of engineers have been working on this for several years to get it right, and it looks great. Come take a look. So inside the Tundra, it looks and feels like a Tundra. It has familiar seats, familiar dashboard. The design still is all Tundra, but you're going to find a lot of great new function inside this familiar look and feel. So I'm going to start here with the command center, so the center console, but this is where you have a lot of the great commands that you're going to need for driving this truck, where you're going to plug in your devices. And in fact, there is a wireless charge pad here, so you can just pop your phone in there. Then you have one USB port here. There are 2 in the center console, and there are 2 back here for rear seat passengers. The center console is multifunctional. There's a tray here so you can reach in, or you can leave things on the tray there. There's a tray here, but it also opens like this, so you can stow things down in here. It's pretty large. It's not big enough for my handbag, but it is sizable, so you could put a tablet, or you could probably even put a small laptop in here. There are cup holders here. There's another cubby here where you can drop things like keys, phones, other small items. But what you really want here on the center, on the command center, there's the gear selector, of course, but there is a drive mode selector for the first time. So you're able to select sport, eco, or normal for your drive mode. But next to the drive selector is where you find your 4-wheel drive settings. So you have 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. So you can put your 4-wheel drive system into the mode that you need depending on where you are. Also, you'll find very familiar, the steering wheel with steering wheel commands. So it does look a little bit different. It's a refined design, but it has all the things you need. So you have your You can set up your driver information screen. You have radio and phone commands over here. Then you have your TSS driver assist and safety features over here on the right side. And TSS is upgraded for the 2022 Tundra. They're calling it TSS 2.5. So it takes adaptive cruise, adaptive headlights, lane departure warning, and some other features, and adds to that roadside reader and lane departure assist, so it keeps you in your lane. And that is great for towing, because when you have 12,000 pounds behind you, it might be a little bit of a white knuckle experience to stay in your lane, especially on a curvy road. Well, the Toyota is going to help you with that. Here are our tow controls, so you can actually see the surround view monitor, and you can see that our Airstream is connected there. You can see everything around the car, and that's great for towing. It's also great for off-roading if you want to see what is on the road underneath the Tundra. There are hot buttons here for climate control. You can set your climate settings here, and then your infotainment system, your media power and volume is right here. But the really cool thing about the 2022 Tundra, which is setting the stage for every other Toyota to come after it, is this new 14-inch media screen. And I'm going to show you that. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
So this is Chris, and she is with the Toyota team focused on the infotainment system. We're not calling it that anymore. We're going to call it the media system. What do you guys call this new system that was designed for the 2022 Tundra?
Well, this new design for the 2022 Tundra is the Toyota Audio Multimedia System. Super intuitive, awesome mapping and voice. We have assistant and intelligent assistant capabilities with this new system. We wanted to give the customers the ability to interact with the vehicle with a voice first approach, not having to touch all the buttons where it's needed. So it limits the distractions that they have.
So it has maps, it has, this is basically your home screen here. All your controls are coming out of these different icons. So why don't you give us a quick tour of the best features, your favorite features on the multimedia system?
Sure. My favorite feature so far has been the cloud navigation system. We have super quick maps, search capabilities. This by far has been a wonderful improvement that we've heard. You have the ability to interact via voice, fingers, whichever it is that your preference is. Hi, Toyota.
What would you like to do?
Take me to the Perot Museum downtown.
I found Perot Museum of Nature and Science. Would you like to go now?
How long will it take me to get there?
Perot Museum of Nature and Science is 21.56 miles and you should get there in 26 minutes. Would you like to go now?
Call that location.
Calling Perot Museum of Nature and Science.
So you can see this is a lot more intuitive than just searching for points of interest. You have the ability to interact. You can find out more information. You have rating hours of operation, alternative routes. You also have the ability to share your ETA with your connected contacts using your Bluetooth devices.
So you can let them know that you're going to be there in 26 minutes.
That's right.
That's fantastic. So this is a subscription service, this navigation program or package. Tell me why this is a subscription.
So the subscription-based navigation package called Drive Connect offers the ability to give you something that's always up to date. It allows customers to not have to worry about buying a big map update once 3-4 years down the road. This is always the latest and greatest information, and it'll be available on a monthly basis for those customers who want it, or some that don't, maybe not this month. I do want to let you know that with that subscription package of Drive Connect, you're not only getting the cloud navigation map, but you are getting the intelligent assistant, and you are still getting the destination assist capabilities that's currently in market.
And so is there an advantage to having this subscription if you're off-road or off the grid?
Yes. So one of the beautiful things about this cloud navigation system is, yes, the connectivity, but it's what you can do without connectivity. Being in a truck, you are always out and about. My I love adventure. I know certain people do. You get into these areas where you don't have connectivity at all. I've been stuck out in places where my phone has no connection. I'm stuck without a map. I can't call anybody. I can't text anybody because I'm just in the middle of nowhere. Your map is intuitive enough to download that content and route your entire map. Like if you're going from here to there, it'll download the content so you have connectivity and you have information available to you, even if you're out in the middle of the sticks.
So it gives me a stored map of the location that I've set my destination for and 25-mile radius.
Yes, it'll download a 25-mile radius with connectivity. When you're approaching an area with limited or no connectivity, it actually expands that radius even more to make sure that you're not missing out on points of interest for where you're entering.
Wow. All right, what else do we want to know about the multimedia system?
Well, the multimedia system also offers a lot of cool features. So one of the features that it offers is the integrated streaming capability. Okay, Toyota,
How can I help you?
play Journey on Amazon Music.
Okay, playing Journey.
So one thing you are going to notice is with both Apple and Amazon Music, we've now worked with them to give you a native look and feel in the head unit to work with your music. You no longer have to rely on the dependency of tethering your phone or using the Bluetooth data connection from your phone and sucking up some of that bandwidth from your phone. This is now integrated and worked with the multimedia system. So let's say you forgot your phone at home. I know I've done that several times, and then I'm like, I don't have music. No longer a problem. This actually goes with you as you've put it all together in your user profile. Your user profile can be synced with your phone or with your key fob. So if you don't happen to have your phone, you still have all your music because you have your user profile capabilities.
That's fantastic. Anything else we should know about this system?
Yes, actually, there's so much more that you can do. Okay, Toyota,
How can I help you?
what's the weather like in Maui, Hawaii?
It is mostly sunny in Kahului, Hawaii, and it feels like 88 degrees Fahrenheit.
So the cool thing about Intelligent Assistant is it gives you the weather capabilities as well. So you can look up weather wherever you're going. If you're going long distance or you're flying somewhere on your way to the airport, you can look up the weather on your way there. Make sure you grab the jacket before you head out.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for the tour.
Sure.
One of the features that will make driving the 2022 Tundra not only great for around town, but really great when you're off-road is this, a panoramic sunroof. But there's also this. One of the things that we love about pickup trucks is the functionality of the rear seat. Not only is the rear seat really large, so you could easily fit 3 6-feet tall people back here and they'll be very comfortable, but there's also some good functionality. So the seats fold down like this, but they also fold up to give you some space underneath the seat. There's a Toyota box down here. There is an armrest with cup holders, so if you have 4 people and 6 drinks, there's a place for everybody to put their drink. And then back here, we have 2 USB ports, a standard and a USB-C, and then there's also a household outlet, so you can plug in whatever you need to plug in back here. But the great thing is how much space there is back here. So I'm 5'8", and this seat is set for me, and actually probably is a little bit further back than I would normally have it. And not only do I have plenty of legroom, I've got plenty of headroom, and I like the seating position. I'm sitting up high, so I don't feel like I'm at a lower level than the driver. I can see out the front window, I can see out the panoramic sunroof, and then with this window open, it almost has like a convertible type feel. If you have all the windows open, it feels really fresh and open in the cabin of the 2022 Toyota Tundra. So the real story though, of course, is towing and payload, what you can get in the back and what you can pull behind you. And so in addition to the 12,000 pounds of towing, you have almost 2,000 pounds of payload that you can put in the bed and in the cabin of the Toyota Tundra. And to make sure that that payload doesn't damage the bed, Toyota's come up with what they call a composite of steel and aluminum bed lining that is designed not to corrode and not to dent and not to let you do damage to it. And that's something that they discovered after talking not only to customers of Tundra, but people who have driven the Tundra as much as 1 million miles. The other good news about the Tundra is that you don't need any special package for towing. It comes with this tow hook, and that's really all you need. It has a plug here, it has the hook there, and you can just plug it in and go and use that great camera system to connect your trailer to the Tundra. All these great changes to the 2022 Tundra are not just about the Tundra though. They are going to inform the entire lineup of full-size SUVs for Toyota and Lexus. So we can't wait to see what comes with that. If you're truly a Tundra fan and you'd like to customize your Tundra, well, there's over 100 accessory options as well. You can see your dealer for things like lift kits and running boards and steps and bed function. All of those things are available in their accessory catalog. And the great news is we're going to start to see it on roads pretty soon. The Tundra goes into production in the Toyota plant in San Antonio at the end of this month, and we should see it on roads by the end of the year, which is great news for off-road and adventure fans.